So we got a leak. So unfortunately it was leaking here. Maybe I need some yang tape, or I have to make this thinner. It's 2 centimeters almost now. Maybe I have to make it smaller. Well, this project has been a lot of hassle. I almost wish I didn't start it. I do wish I didn't start it. I would have done it otherwise. I'm tired of myself starting all these projects. So now we got a leak here, and I don't see how I can attach it. This is too tight here in the back, so I have to remove this part again and try to solve that problem. And then I should open up here. It won't be nice, but I want some access boxes. And this is made by a sort of particle cardboard. So now that I've leaked water here, I don't know if it's taken any hit. I have to dry them up. So yeah, almost wish I never started this. I'm a project man, but I'm getting tired of it, man. Should do it easier, or buy ready. So the problem seems to be this. You can see it's almost a centimeter of thread until the gasket, and because of this table is too thick, it's 2 centimeters, the tabletop, you don't get down to the gasket. So either I have to swivel down here, mark it down, make it thinner, yeah, or I have to find some other solutions. Yeah, I think I have to make it thinner. So this is a boat faucet, and this is the only instructions. You got a 17 millimeters for hole for this in this one, and a 30 millimeter. I'm reading this as a hose size, 1/2 inch, but it doesn't say anything about the maximum, the height of the tabletop you can use it. No info. Bad. The brand is Aragon. Okay, so I made a mess here. I just removed some parts, and so it's much thinner, and I managed to get it tight. And you have to tighten all this very thoroughly, otherwise it will leak. But now I think it's working, so I'm gonna push here with my foot, and let's see. We're getting here, and we don't have any leaks. Yeah. Now I have to paint this piece to protect it, and then we can continue. So I'm gonna put an extra stainless steel hose clamp from Biltema onto this one, so it's really tight here. It was leaking here first. So this is pretty smart build, making the water go outside of the screws, so you don't get water inside the screws that easy. Pretty smart if you get drops from overhead. So I've just cut out this hole here, so now I get access to the faucet underneath. And also I cut this bore that I'm gonna put above this, so it will cover it, and then you have the access for the pump here. So something like that, and then I can even get a shelf here that I fit here if I want. So I can adjust this up or down. With screws, I'm just gonna screw it down here. Now I'm gonna cut a new door. The last door, I don't know if I showed you, but I'm gonna cut this with a new board. It's straight. Got these straightener pieces here on both sides, so this will keep it straight. Otherwise this can bend, this plywood. Sort of bend like this one is. Have to adjust the door. Have to cut this piece off to get the door to fit. I'm just sawing it off. Trying to saw without hurting the other board. So this one isn't glued, it's just stamped down. So we have to pull it up and then saw it off. And then as a final trick, you just pull it out. And now the door seems to fit. So just have to try it out with the hinges and then paint it. First linseed oil and then linseed oil paint. And perhaps on top of that, as we have here, 2 components polyurethane. And time to paint it. I'm using this Becker's Tradition linseed oil, half blank, white. It has a 60 number, so it looks like this sort of. So I'm gonna paint these parts now and that, and maybe this side also, the door. This door is reusable. It's a recycle. It's from company, Swedish company SKF. You know, the ball bearings. Yeah. So reusing this, it has been delivered some bearings, the company that I work for. So instead of just throwing them away, I reuse them, and they're perfect size. They are. They have 4 layers of different vertical and horizontal alignments of the plywood, and it's very light. Straight, light, and plywood. That's right. That's good. That's good quality. Okay, so I'm about to put the handles here on the door, and I've just drilled a 4mm hole. I'm gonna attach it here using some brack washers on this side. And here we have it. So let's give it a new try. I just put this one here using thread tape, so hopefully it will work. And now time to mount this one again and the outlet. So much easier putting that screw there and attaching that one when you have this hole here. So now it's all good. So now the only hassle is that this is pretty big and I can't fit a plastic container or so. I might have to switch this one and use this one. It's a 19mm on the diameter here. It's the inner diameter of the hose, and then I can perhaps do a water lock and get it to container.